We are
The Battle Boys. We are the Battle Boys.
I am a Battle Boy
as
well.
Tom
isn't here today.
Mike is
Battle Boy.
Oh, that's just the worst song ever. We should have rehearsed.
I think we've lost it, guys.
Oh no!
It's Tom. Without Tom cringing at the end of the table, it's just not the
loses
same.
all of his magic.
No,
What a shame.
We can have a do-over at the break.
Sure.
Okay.
Round two.
Like, yeah,
I'm
round two.
I'm not even standing up.
Oh,
Hello.
that's better. Hello.
Duncan, do you
No,
take
I'm
this
like-
seriously? Like, what the hell?
That's serious enough to stand up.
I'm
at least.
sorry. I should be this other side of Ben, really.
You are
Do you want to swap?
Then there's mics to worry about.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Welcome to Battle Boys.
Yeah,
Hello.
where we play with tiny toy soldier boys.
Oh yeah, tiny toy soldier boys and battle toys.
Yeah, yeah.
Not all of these boys are tiny this week.
No.
though. Yeah,
He's
No,
a
we've
big
got different.
boy.
We've got
Sounds like
different boys.
What
We've
is
got-
that?
We've got big boys and small boys and other size boys all over the place.
Yeah, it's Space Marines versus big boys and little boys.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna play all of the Tyranids versus
So it's a
the
2v2.
Space Marines.
Yeah.
2 versus 2.
They
yeah.
have half an army each. We have half an
Well,
army
really,
each.
they have one army of 1,500 points.
Yeah,
Technically.
But Mike's controlling that half, and it's controlling that half.
Yeah. Whereas you have a 750 point of Space Wolves, and I have 750 points of Dark Angels.
I've got an outrider detachment of pure wolves, so it's just wolves, more wolves, and a guy with jetpack.
Yeah, little wolves, big wolves with wolves
Very
on the back of them.
fast, and you've got your Dark Angel
Yeah,
foot
just
slogging
guys with bolt guns.
gun guys.
Those guys.
Yeah, and like your command army.
Yeah, I've only got 4 characters today instead of my usual 5.
You wanted to get
to cut one
a
back.
battalion.
Yeah, I put in the scouts
Yeah.
to make up a battalion.
Nice.
So are we sharing command points?
Yeah, so we get 3 basic, and then I have a battalion which gives us 3, and you have
Okay,
an outrider
I've
which
got
gives us
outrider
1.
which gives us 1,
So we have
so
7
that's
command
7.
points to spend.
Okay.
And the first thing we do is we have the lion and the wolf.
Yes.
As tradition demands,
Yes.
the champions of the Space Wolves and the Dark Angels must recreate the battle between their primarchs. So that costs us 1 command point, and
Yeah.
we each pick a guy to have an honourable duel.
So the Space Wolves and the Dark Angels have this long-standing rivalry, which
Because their primarchs used to fucking
probably
hate each
increased
other.
recently after the Prospero Ashes thing.
What started the beef?
They were fighting together, and the Lionel Johnson, the Dark Angels Primarch, they were trying to attack this heretic fortress. And Johnson was like, okay, we need to meticulously plan this and do like some kind of coordinated super surgical assault. And Leman Russ was just like, fuck that. Jenkins! Exactly. So Leman Russ in the space was Leroy Jenkins into the
I like
fortress.
it.
And Lionel Johnson did like a teleport attack and took the fortress while the Space Wolves were still fighting at the gates.
I like how this is mirrored now in the fact that you're drinking a cup of tea, whereas Duncan's drinking a can of lager. This is
He has
perfect.
the Leroy Jenkins supercharge for it, and I have the hang back and see what's going to happen.
Oh my god, we didn't even do that intentionally, that's perfect.
So we each pick a character, and
Alright.
we're spending one of our command points to do this duel.
Okay,
And,
so my character is Harold Deathwolf. That's his name. He's a pretty
Easy,
badass
that's
guy.
Whoa. I've got dice over here. I've got
There's a
loads.
box
So
down.
Harold Deathwolf is gonna have a
Pass those
little
over to-
friendly bout of fisticuffs.
I don't know if it's worth putting on your best guy, because he already hits on 2s. This gives him +1 to hit.
It gives him +1 strength, doesn't
Big
it?
dice there for
Strength
important
attacks
rolls.
and weapon
attacks.
skill, I think. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, strength
So
attacks,
we,
weapon
so we
skill,
don't
and
really
leadership.
have this problem.
Yeah.
Like we've got a hive mind communication.
so you're kind of
we
wasting
are
the
as
weapon skill
one, aren't we?
upgrade,
We're
I
going to
am
demonstrate
right, I'm
this.
gaining
We're not going to
attack
actually
with
communicate
and a strength.
verbally with each other for this whole game.
Which by that's already pretty powerful.
Okay, I'm going to go for...
It's quite good. It's the reverse cam
Okay.
giving you this one, so you
We're,
can.
we're also not going to stop holding hands in this whole game.
Oh.
It's-
Oh, you are just joined.
This is it. This
The hive mind.
We have one focus.
We've got one
and
focus.
that
It's
is.
personable. Although I am going to stop holding hands now.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's breaking away.
It's breaking.
I'm even going to let you.
Keep your mental link though. Your synapse link.
Okay, we are linked. Should we
Should
do
that
it?
make you the broodmare?
I might be pregnant.
Oh, shit. Right, they're gonna fight on top of this building.
Okay, so it's going to be my
I
lieutenant.
don't know how the wolf got there.
Oh wow, that's a hell of a
It's
place
got
to have
metal claws that
to
just
have your-
climbed up.
a warm up.
So before we
Wow.
before we actually see what happens, I think we have to have a dice off to see who actually wins the duel.
Yes.
Okay, so just highest wins.
So highest wins.
I got a 2.
Harold. I mean, his wolf helped him.
Oh, well, that's it. You brought 2 guys to the duel. This fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So the Space Wolf was victorious. Now we have to roll to see if we actually hurt
Good dual cam.
any kind of permanent
Dual
injuries
cam.
from this. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
Here's your money, boys. I guess the guy and the giant wolf, right?
Well, you've already won.
Right. Did you
amazing.
permanently injure my boy? Let's find out. No.
Is it 4+?
Yeah. I'm fine. You've got a killer hangover though.
I mean, I did drink a lot last night, and I knocked you over and you submitted, but in doing so,
I got a real good sucker punch in.
you got a nice hit on my knee.
Oh man, so you have you've lost a
So I lost a
wound
knee.
for the battle.
So I'm now on 6 wounds, but I do
Jeez, you
gain.
have 7 wounds.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But so I do gain a strength, which puts me on strength 5, and an attack, which puts me on 5 attacks.
I've got like 12
Well, those guys there.
Exactly, it's not so
Those
many
kind of fixes have
ways,
8
is it?
wounds.
Yeah.
okay.
So my guy didn't lose a wound, and he also gains the.
Yeah, he gets that
stats.
too. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Honor has been satisfied.
I feel like the original roll kind of didn't represent what actually happened.
Yeah, well, you won, but you know, it cost you. You got like
Yeah.
a broken jaw, a black eye. It was bad.
You said peanuts.
Oh, really? A manly grapple.
I tapped out before we messed up my beautiful face. Not my face.
Before anyone took it too seriously. Should we have a quick whiz through? So, where are we now? I mean, this world. Are we still on Yog 7 or Frenulum 9? Or
This is a this is a Dark Angels world, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah, look at this fantastic Dark Angel's Fortress.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We're here to the Space Wolves are here to help you out from the
Yeah, I guess the
Tyranids.
Tyranids are nom-nom-nomming on
Yeah,
Tentaculax
So
4.
over
Where,
Tentaculax. Love it.
And look, you can see already the horrible Tyranid gribble filth
Yeah,
growing
yeah.
out of the ground.
Yeah. Time to stop that, guys, if you can.
I didn't bring any flamethrowers, did you?
So should we?
I didn't bring any guns.
Mike and I didn't really talk to each other because we don't have
We
to.
got the hide mic.
And we didn't actually even decide what we were both taking in our armies, so there might not be quite as much synergy in this force as you might have expected.
I think we got it down. I've got all the little boys,
Yeah.
and you've bought all the big boys. I think that's how armies work, right?
But you've got one
Yeah.
HQ, which is providing
We've got
synapse.
2.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but one of them's not a Synapse HQ.
Oh yeah, it's not. No, you're
So
right.
everyone's got to stay
So
close
we've got-
to the
So there's
high
literally
ground.
one guy there who's trying to hive mind coordinate the whole army.
Right, take him
It's
out
fine.
first, Ben.
He was also the toughest thing on the board.
Yeah, he's a nightmare. But I've got Deny the Witch, so I could hopefully stop his.
Catalyst.
You can have a psychic
Catalyst.
mind backing with him. Anyway, yeah, show off your toys, man.
Yeah, so what I've got here, these guys here are hive crones.
Is that the heads at the front?
Sorry?
Is their heads the big pointy thing?
No,
you
the
can
head
see
is
on camera,
here.
but
The
there
head
you
is
go.
Oh, the
here
head-
with
oh,
the,
that's
with the,
the-
with the
oh,
tongue.
I see.
Yeah.
I thought because
So
I thought
there
they
it
were
is.
like these weird vulture things.
Underneath it, it's got
his tail.
tentaclids.
Oh, they're amazing.
Oh, they are
So
so
Something like
cool.
giant,
Yeah,
filthy
yeah.
woodlice monsters.
Exactly.
Oh, they're
Like-
amazing.
They eat their tongues out and like sit there.
Woodlouse rocket monsters.
That is amazing. So
they just
they're like
drop them off.
missiles.
So yeah, exactly. So that's its
Right.
missiles. So it's got that. It's got a drool cannon like up in its face, which is
Oh,
like
they are super cool.
and all sorts of stuff going on with that.
Jeez.
So I've got 2 of those guys.
I can't touch them, by the way.
Then down here,
Oh, they
I
don't
don't,
actually flyers.
Oh, they're not flies?
Like you can melee them.
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't know if anyone has ever played Warhammer before. Before 1990.
The infamous
But the infamous
Carnifex.
Screamer Killer.
Yeah.
There used to be an amazing model of the Screamer Killer, and it'd be a bit cheating to use one because it's about the size of a Gene Stealer these days.
So he renamed the Screamer Killer to Carnifexes, and then very recently they've brought it back. As a kind of Carnifex is the Screamer Killer.
So these guys have got an 18-inch
cool.
plasma attack scream thing, and
Scream spit.
Yeah. So they're amazing. So a couple of mega bugs there. Okay, so that's my half of my stupid gribbles done.
So I've got a very similar list to last week. If any of you guys have come back, basically my army's pretty much all melee. I've got a bunch of these are all Hormagaunts. They're actually Termagants, but pretend they're Hormagaunts. So they're like light chaff units to go tie stuff up.
They're the bugs from Starship Troopers.
They're the bugs
right?
from they are. I've got the Hive Tyrant, which is actually called Deathwing. So we had a donation last week to name it. It was like super influential of the game last week, although I still lost. But it's really powerful, like Psyker.
He was a badass, yeah.
Hard hitter. I've got loads and loads of Gene Stealers, which just deal tons and tons of attacks. They can also rend through Space Marine armor, which I think is going to be quite handy. I've also got this. This is a Broodlord. It's not a Tyranid warrior.
Okay. So he's like the King Gene Stealer, right?
He's the King Gene Stealer. He makes all of these guys better. He does some psychic stuff. He also absolutely wrecks anything he gets into combat with.
Shit.
So yeah, it should be pretty
So
cool.
I did have my Wolfen this week, which were the MVPs of last week.
Yeah, they were incredibly
They
good.
killed
I'm surprised
what-
they're
they
not
killed
back.
The Broodlord and the
Trigon Prime.
Trigon and a squad of Hormagaunts.
Yeah, they absolutely wrecked them. And they lost, what, like 2 models themselves or something?
Yeah.
So instead of like 5 elite werewolves, you've got like 20 little baby wolves.
I had them last week as well. They died instantly. This week they have more.
To have padding, though, right?
They have more leadership this week.
Oh, is that
Okay.
why they died? They would have ran away.
Yeah,
Right,
they take like 3 deaths.
he
and then
killed
they're
the
on.
alpha and the rest is fucked off.
I've also given them a cyber wolf, which is actually just a regular wolf. I painted a different colour
Oh, okay.
because it's hard to find a cyber wolf that isn't like £12 for a single wolf.
Oh, God.
Bloody hell. So I think the most important question is who in your army is Chris Pratt? These are all like the raptors from Jurassic
I guess
World.
it's Harold.
Yeah, he's the Chris
I didn't have a
Pratt
guy on
guy.
a bike, sadly. I could have got a priest on a bike, but I couldn't afford it. And I wanted a rune priest because I've never used one before. Because they're my psychic unit.
Do you want to show your boys off?
All right,
to
so
the camera?
we got 12 wolves and a robot wolf to help them out.
Mm-hmm.
We got a squad of 3 thunder wolves, so Space Marines riding giant wolves. Another squad of 3 wolves with Space Marines riding giant wolves. We've got Harold, who leads them all, and we've got Jetpack Psychic guy, who can help stop the
Psychic
Hive Tyrant's crazy ability.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, and then mine's basically the same as last time, just with less boys. I've got my my warlord there with his banner bearer friend. We've got the company champion and the lieutenant. 2 squads of 5 bolt gun boys.
That
Squad
one's
of
lost a
5.
hand.
Is he? No, he hasn't.
Oh no, it
He's
hasn't.
pointing.
He's pointing.
He's not holding a weapon
It
in it. It's quite unusual for anything in the Warhammer 40,000. It's just
Free hand?
It's not like a sword or a gun that's actually...
Covered in blood.
What is that? You actually modelled a free hand, didn't put something in it?
5 plasma boys and 5 mini scout boys at the back.
And has that got a heavy bolter as well?
Yeah, heavy bolter in there and a sergeant with a storm bolter.
Sweet.
Um,
We're very different armies.
yeah, so
hopefully
big
I'll
boys and little boys
complement
versus shooty boys and wolfy boys. I like it.
I'm just worried by the sheer number of things on the other side of the table.
I'm terrified by how big those big things are.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to plasma one of them, and then the other 4 are going to charge it.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
So
I think you might need a screening unit to help you, so I might send the wolves.
Oh, could we just surround the plasmas with wolves,
Easily.
and then he can't charge them?
Yeah.
I think for winning the duel, your boy should be the warlord.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
wow,
only had one
I see.
warlord between all of us.
Oh, of course.
Okay, that makes sense.
Warlord trait I picked was the one where he gets extra attack when he charges.
Nice.
Okay, and then my warlord trait is that I get an extra 6 inches on my synapse.
Oh.
I've just decided. So his synapse range is 24 inches now.
Okay,
Nice.
that's pretty good.
Turns out we've been running in the shooting phase, when you're meant to do that in the movement phase.
But
What
then...
what do you mean? They're basically the one after the other. Like it doesn't make any difference.
Well, it does, because it means you can't like shoot half your army, see how you're doing, and then decide if you're going to run or shoot or not. You have to, when you move the model, you then have to say, okay, he's going to give up his shooting phase to run now.
Oh.
Okay.
As a Tyranid player, this is how you'd always play anyway.
Yeah.
You'd say, would you mind if I do my movement in the shooting phase?
Because I'm not going to shoot anyway.
Because they're not going to
Yeah.
shoot anyway, and you would always play like that. But actually, when it comes to plinking off bits here and there, it does. But
Cool.
It's a minor thing,
Yeah,
but-
it's a minor thing, and it will slow our game down to do it one way or the other way. So it's kind of.
I mean, I
think we just do
sometimes you have
when
to
you-
forgive us.
I'm
for some
not going to have a
of
shooting
them,
phase
because
you're
it's
probably
about-
not going to advance anyway because you cannot.
Yeah, it's not going to come up very often.
It's really not
Yeah.
going to come up at all in this game because I don't have any guns. You've only got guns.
Yeah.
You guys basically the same as me. Don't have much guns. Like this. Let's not worry
not
too
slow
much
it
about
down.
the rules.
I'm starting to worry.
Oh shit! Calm down. It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Should we just do a kill 'em, or do you want to roll for a mission?
Let's roll for a mission.
Yeah. Let's do one.
Yeah,
We're
take
gonna
us on a journey.
So three?
Three. The Scouring.
It's scary.
Oh, we did the scouring once before. No,
Okay.
boring. Next
Boring.
one.
Next one.
Reroll.
Should we do the relic?
A
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the relic sounds good.
Okay.
The relic is basically there's just one thing that matters,
Yes,
and
perfect.
don't fight over
Okay.
it.
What's the thing that matters?
I need to read
This pipeline.
Oh, you got to protect
It's
the
a fuel
pipeline.
pipeline.
Well, you can pick the relic up. It needs to be something
and
pick
move
up
it around.
ability. Is there like a
the
crank or
control
something, or a box?
section of this pipeline.
This thing looks very relic-y.
Oh,
that
the
could be
computer
like
terminal thing.
doing something.
Sure, that's
Sure,
ancient
okay.
tech that
That
we
seems pretty heavy.
desperately want.
What about this? Some Fenrisian booze.
Oh,
Okay, the booze barrels.
Okay, nice.
sure.
Sure. So that has to go in the dead centre of the table. If someone could measure that out.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Yeah, perfect.
That is
Man,
pretty good.
laser eyes. Good
Do we have
job.
a second tape measure?
No.
So what's that?
kidding?
20.
We had like 4 2 weeks ago.
Oh, we do.
What does it need to be from this edge?
Did I actually nail it? Get me
I think you did. I actually think you did.
That's
So it'll
not
be
bad.
that's-
2 feet from each side.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's 24 inches away from the
and
edge,
36
and then
this way,
37 this way. So like,
That's exactly the middle, is it?
Yeah.
It was also exactly behind this building, so no one on camera can see
Absolutely
it.
nailed it. Check that out.
Okay,
It's
so
a
here's
shame you don't get to guess ranges anymore in
I know,
these
I did
games
like that.
because
bam.
bam,
fucking
that's some
laser idea.
experience right there.
So the relic, if you're carrying the relic at the end of the game, you win. If no one's carrying the relic, whoever's closest to it gets a minor
What do
victory.
you mean by carrying?
Well, an infantry unit can carry the relic by moving into contact with
I
it.
don't have any infantry.
They then you can't carry it. Nor can any of Alex's carry.
Thanks for helping, team.
We'll just be the ones going around killing stuff. It's fine. Actually, this guy is
But like I said, if no one's carrying it, whoever's closest gets a minor victory.
okay.
So you can still help. You can just like sit next to it like a good dog and go, what's that? What's that, lassie? You found a relic. When you're carrying the relic, you carry it until you're dead. While carrying it, you cannot enter a transport, leave the battlefield, or move further than 9 inches in a single phase for any reason.
Okay.
There we go. That's it. So the game might end on turn 5. And its random game length will definitely end by turn 7 if it doesn't end on turn 5 or 6. And that's basically it. Then we have a roll off and we see who starts deploying first.
That's Battleboys.
You take the honors.
3.
5.
You guys deploy first.
And to speed things up, do you want to do you both put a unit down and then we both put a unit
Yeah.
down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Otherwise it'll just take longer, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna need that tape measure back there. What are you going in first with?
I
Yes,
might
yes,
just
the only thing
stick
that matters.
some.
There's no
Should I just
victory
get some
points
gaunts
going
down
on.
as close as
I'll rush
possible.
in.
Yeah. What is
You
our
stay back.
deployment? We're just doing
12.
Yeah,
12
just
inches.
the standard because
12.
of camera angles.
12 inches. That's perfect.
I'm just gonna get my gaunts in like right
Amazing.
front line.
I'm just gonna go there. I'm gonna put this guy up here.
Beautiful.
Holy crap, that's a really long 12, Mikey.
Oh, is that?
Less
experience.
Your girlfriend's been very kind to you.
I'm sure it's 12 inches.
I swear that was 12 inches. Oh, it was only 4.
I thought you guys. I'm more of a metric guy. I only do inches.
Cool. Yeah, so we've got 2 units down now.
Right.
We've got
We need to take
this
measure.
crone and these dudes here.
Have a thing
Where's the other one?
jigs.
We lost another one already.
Oh, that's right. You go.
No, this is the one. Okay.
No, actually, I'm just
Alright, I'm going to help you out.
gonna throw some dice
And
down
just
there.
Close to
Start
So are you serious about the wolf
Perfect.
walls?
just to make
Wolf
my
wall,
next,
yeah.
The wall of wolves.
They'll screen you from
together,
charges.
Perfect. I love it. Well, let's do that right now, shall we?
So-
Yeah.
Or shall I wait and see where the big things go before? No, yeah, let's wait because we don't want to What if we put our plasmas there and then?
Well, the relics are right there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, all right.
I mean, you can,
And they go.
it's not like you're gonna
Plasma
not be able to see
boys.
these things.
Can you get behind me as well? Because the flying thing can like fly around. Be like, come on. Literal wall of wolves.
Really?
Oh
The bubble wrapped.
Well, they're gonna move really fast though.
Fine.
I'll keep them like in front of you. It's not gonna get behind you, is it?
Well, these things move 30 inches.
30. Alright. Fuck me. And they can't. But they're not flyers.
Well, they fly, but they don't have like the supersonic flyer rule.
You guys.
Yeah,
So
so
you
they
wanna pass
can
the
attack
tip over?
people and you can attack them back and stuff
Think
like
of
that.
them more like land speeders.
Right. Okay.
Hoppers. Bobbers.
Yeah, bobbers.
Bobbies. Do you want to get some guys up here?
Well, that looks like a target-rich environment for my Irevores.
Yeah, okay.
So
nice.
I think if they've got a chance of doing anything, it's going to be over there. So
Where should I get these gene stealers, Alex? Should I
I'm
just
going to get some,
get them behind here, I
get
guess?
some
This is
Pyreballs
going to be a
over there.
big melee in the middle.
It's just going to be an absolute
It's going to be a super kill box in the middle.
It might be a toy smash.
That's what we want, right?
That's why we play, right?
Right. For every time that one of these wolves die, they've saved one of these guys. You've got to
How we look at it,
pat the
right?
closest one and say "good boy."
As he explodes under a hail of acidic.
No, just another one,
Pyro
so they don't
cum.
get scared when their friends are blowing up.
I'd be scared if I was one of those dark angels right now, like the sort of treacherous dog wolves surrounding you,
They're
like
really big
panting
as
down
well.
the back of your
They're
neck.
they're
Yeah.
like bigger than a space marine.
I'd quite like a bit of space here to put my bigamajigs. on
Your
our-
bigamajigs?
on our next thing.
Where's
So,
your
okay.
second boy?
yeah.
Well,
I
I did
think,
these, didn't I? The wolves.
Well, we're
Oh, you
doing,
did
we're
these,
doing one
okay,
each.
that's
These,
They're
these,
doing one
these
each.
guys have to deploy close to each other,
And then they
but
can
after that they do
spread
whatever
out.
they like.
Alright,
Okay,
I'll put
Do we just
Oh, they
pull
just
these?
one-
Should we just pull these back, literally?
I'll put this
Yeah,
guy
a
here.
little bit. Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, careful.
Yeah, that pipe.
He's fine.
Put him that way around.
No, he's alright. Huh?
Oh
Yeah.
wow,
He's watching the
dicey,
battlefield.
dicey with death up there.
Okay, I'm steering clear. I don't want to jog anything.
It's resin anyway.
Well, exactly. You shatter into a million pieces.
Oh no, it's not
Can't, can't even bend the axe back.
You got to use a hairdryer.
He's a classic. No, because it won't bend. It won't go like whoop and just flop. It'll go and you'll lose it.
Yeah,
in its room
seriously.
forever.
Oh, it won't. It's
Just
fine.
pop him there.
It's fine. No, I want him up there.
I like
Alright.
him. I like him
He's
up
got a
there.
jetpack.
Well, once again, Space Wolves, Dark Angels.
This is an unnecessary risk.
He's got a jetpack.
Jetpack away.
Jetpacking around the biggest building.
Oh, Okay, we've done two.
Okay,
Your third boys.
our third boys.
Yeah, cool. So I'm going to slam down the Screamer Killers for the first time in 19 years.
Shit.
Man, I always loved the Screamer Killers.
Exactly.
The first White Dwarf I ever bought was like first edition Tyranids being released
Really?
as a White Dwarf army list. And the Screamer Killer blew my mind.
My
Yeah.
first episode came
Brutal
with a
down.
little metal elf with a sword.
Oh, the Mortime guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you used to be able to build them sort of within the rules.
Oh,
for,
yeah,
for
all the
almost
different
every
mutagens
edition
and
when you
stuff.
used to be able to give them bio
I'll give him like
things
venom
and
sacks
things
and electric fields and all
and
this stuff.
and you could kind of just about make them, but they were never called Screamer Killers. So this is a proud moment for me. I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh my god. You'd literally
If you
just
kill-
go for the battering ram approach.
Yeah, if you kill them first turn, I am.
That's not
leaving.
likely.
I'm just leaving. I'm sorry, guys. You've got used to me being on Battleboys.
You're just fucking out.
I'm just fucking out. Mike can do the rest of it.
Yeah.
Right, you guys have that turn?
Can I kill one?
Yeah, so you go,
Kill
guys.
one, yeah.
Okay.
Just not all three.
Let's get,
Sounds good.
let's get the first squad of wolves down here.
I don't think, even if I hit and wounded with every single gun I have, I don't think I could kill all
No.
three in the first turn.
Good.
God knows.
Yes.
So hang on, we've done two each. They've done
So we just did three.
three each. So it's out there now.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I put my wolves down.
I'll have Captain rerolls to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Don't hit. Boom. With 12 inches.
12's at the front
Might as well
of the
go up front.
barricade, yeah.
Where's your Third man. That's your second. Oh no, there you go. You got him up there. Cool.
Cool.
Do you want one of these guys over here?
Yeah, I guess so. Why not? It's cool. Do you want some gene stealers over there?
It's got a drool
I
can.
know, they're literally the only thing that can hurt. This menagerie of crazy, massive bullshit.
I think get some troops, I think, behind the pyrovores.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pyrovores have got to lead the charge. I want to see them do as badly. I haven't got as much of a problem with you destroying the Pyrovores turn 1 as I do
The Screamer Killers.
the Screamer Killers.
It's funny that, because I feel the exact opposite way around. I do not care about the Pyrovores, but I very much want to kill the Screamer Killers.
Screaming. I'm just a name.
I've always
strikes terror.
wanted to make these things good. There were ways you could put them into drop pods. You can do all. They always had a bit of potential.
Yeah, but they were just really
expensive.
for
Too
what they
expensive. They would get down. They would flame a unit of Space Marines. None would die.
did. And then they'd explode.
And then and they used to be able to explode themselves. I don't know if they can do that anymore.
Now they have, I think they have like acid blood. If you wound them in combat, you hurt yourself.
Oh really?
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You just get that oozy shit all over you.
Because the most wounds they've ever scored in a turn for me was when they killed 21 of my own Hormigans. Fantastic. That was amazing. And that was literally the best thing Pyrovores have ever done for me, and I want to make them work so bad.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll let your dreams come true and just not shoot them.
Oh, amazing. See, I'm getting into the now. We're really getting into the head.
I'm really.
I don't know what to kill. I don't know what's good.
I'm more terrified of Alex than I am of those plasma rifles.
I'm quite terrified of myself as well. It's only natural, to be honest.
Set these other wolves. Do I want to like double flank with the wolves, or do I want to have them together?
I couldn't tell you.
Alright, let's just put them over here.
I am worried about the Gene Stealers and the Broodlord are on that side. So that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, we've got the horns of the buffalo
One piece,
going.
Alex.
Yeah.
Using Alex's own strategy against
I'm doing it as well.
buffalo headbutt. Incoming.
So,
Should we put him up there, Alex?
Or
should
in
we
front of those plasma guns. Just behind it.
Okay.
So, as tempting as it is to throw in your enormous Mega Cydo beast straight from the off.
But he's got a captain who's like letting him re-roll all of his misses or something. He needs to die like immediately. Okay, alright.
I think he has to take on a supporting role for at least a turn, so we start going in the right direction.
He's your Wi-Fi link.
He is our hindsight.
You do not want to lose signal across your entire army at once.
Alright, okay.
Wi-Fi to our home.
I'll be responsible.
Yeah, so we want some solid strategic playing from him.
I can't believe your entire army has
can't
got this
promise that.
single. It's not even like a weak link in a chain. You have a single bit of string connecting your entire army to like. It's like you have those telephones that are 2 tin cans connected by a piece of string.
Yeah.
Or your army is a yo-yo.
Yeah, because you guys are forgetting.
It's a string.
But this string has a toughness of 7.
And when you fling it around the world, you don't want the string to break. Because they could go anywhere.
I like to think of this army as a coin toss.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right.
And actually, you guys never win because there's always more Tyranids.
There's always more Tyranids.
There's always
It's
more
come out of these
Tyranids. So
bloody
no matter
spawning
what
pods.
the outcome is, sorry for spoiling it, but no matter what the outcome of this is,
Best case scenario for us, we have to fight the second wave with less ammo.
More booms.
yes, or leave the planet and try and destroy it. At
Yeah.
which point there'll still be itty bitty bits of Tyranid floating around
Under the crust.
that will start growing again, and
We'll have to call
throw
it
it down,
out.
man.
can't stop it, dude.
Can't stop the rock.
Cannot stop it.
Yeah.
Well, let's get more boys down because the Emperor says we've got to try.
Come on, Harold, you can go next to these guys over here. Boop. Get in there. Blam.
More.
So do you think we got it, Mike?
You got me demoralised.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident about this.
Feels bad.
I'm pretty scared.
I feel like this is a really good mission for us as well, because we have to fuck around with objectives in the corners. We can just get everything into the middle
Yeah.
and tear stuff apart.
Start the grind.
Start the
I don't know
grind.
what to do with my second tactical boys.
I mean, which one of these guys would you like to kill the most?
Yeah.
I don't like the look of the captain. Also, I don't like the idea of Primaris Space Marines. I don't know. I'm new to this, but they're just
Yeah.
It seems like they're just trying to rebrand Space Marines.
But they're bigger.
Yeah. That's cool.
They're so much bigger, man.
Yeah, okay, nice.
I mean, this guy flashing around with his jump pack, I think.
He's got to go.
I mean, we control the skies.
Yeah, how
With
dare
these
how
three
dare
guys here, I think we should have the skies to ourselves.
Yeah, I think.
So I think maybe he should.
Right, then my scouts can go like anywhere on the board almost. Is there anywhere cool they can hide out? Be cool guys.
In there, the lid comes off that.
Ooh.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Nation Leaders Pro.
I could do because then if he wants to go kill him, he's like has to go off completely the wrong direction. Distracto scouts.
We were actually told before the game that no one at home will be able to see
That
the
part of the
final
table.
3 inches of that table.
Right.
Maybe I shouldn't hang out. And I don't really want to go walking around over there every time I want to do something with my scouts.
What up here?
It just feels like giving him an extra charge move. That's the problem. Maybe we'll hang out over here? I don't know.
Quite a lot of thinking they're doing here.
Yeah, what was that about?
We did all of this.
Yeah. It took instantaneously.
Yeah, it was just like
It's obvious.
sorted. What are you guys doing?
They're just going to sort of try the advance and then charge. Basically.
That was a hell of a table thump you did just then, and he's
Oh, he's
That's
holding on
pretty
tight.
solid. He's got his jets on. He ain't moving.
well, he's just
hover
hovering.
it.
It's a millimetre above
engage.
the.
He wants to see what's happening. Like, oh, guys, there's a lot of.